When the lady was telling me that her grandma would just turn on this TV and just leave it on for hours and hours at a time, my heart kind of sunk. To tell you the truth, I was like, oh man, I was hoping this would be another, you know, barn find where this was had just been sitting forever. Again, it kind of makes me not worry too much about leaving CRTs on all the time and plugged in, because yeah, this actually looks pretty good. Yeah, nice and bright image. Man, yeah, RF, it just really really pops out. Yeah, the colors are a lot more vibrant. Boy, I don't know. You know, I think there's a lot of phobia of these CRT TVs just not lasting forever, which, I mean, they will. I mean, I don't know, supposedly they'll break down eventually. All right, hey everyone, so here is another CRT TV that I just recently picked up. And yeah, this is a RCA. It's another console TV, as you can see here, similar to the Sony that I showed a few weeks ago. But yeah, specifically this one's labeled color track. So yeah, and then it's a stereo monitor, which is interesting. It's yeah, they actually call it a monitor instead of a TV. But yeah, you can see the buttons on here in the front. It's power, volume, channel, setup, video, audio. And yeah, and then there's something down here. So I think this, I don't know, there's like a button or something. I wonder if this thing pops off and then there's more controls in there. I'm not entirely sure about that, but anyway, I'll have to see if I can figure that out. Yeah, and then here's the remote controller that it came with. So yeah, the history behind this TV. So I bought it from a younger couple, and I guess her grandma had used it for years and years, and then it was actually her great-grandparents that had bought it even before that. And so yeah, it's just kind of a TV that had been passed down through the generations. And yeah, but yeah, the lady's grandma recently died, and yeah, so they were just looking to get rid of it. And this TV has had a lot of use, from what from what they were saying. They were saying that she was saying that her grandma would just leave this on just like all the time. And yeah, just basically just have like background noise. And yeah, they just had their Comcast system hooked up to this TV and then just had it on almost non-stop, pretty much all the time. So yeah, I am very interested to see how it performs, because I mean, you always hear about these TVs, you know, getting dim over time or whatever. And yeah, I mean, you can see I actually have another TV I picked up right here. This is a brand new one, this Emerson. I'll have to do another video on this. I haven't even opened it yet, but yeah, this was from a guy that had just bought it from a yard sale from some people that they had bought it, you know, way back in the day. Well, I guess it was like 2001 probably. But then they forgot about it, and then it just was sitting there forever. And then, yeah, they decided to put it in a yard sale and sell it, and then I sold it, or I bought it from the other guy. But anyway, I'm just interested to see, though, what this RCA, how it will look like, because supposedly it has a lot of powers on it. So anyway, we'll see if the myth of these CRTs wearing down is true or not. Well, yeah, you can see the back here. 60 hertz, yeah, from February of 1991. Wow, that was quite a long time ago. Yeah, and then you can see the model number is G26280TN. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, and then, yeah, and then you can see the inputs down here. So yeah, it's got composite, and then it also has audio out, which is pretty cool. And then of course RF, which yeah, pretty much all TVs have that. And yeah, it looks like there's also there's a hole, there's like this slot down here, so then you can actually adjust all the stuff, like the potentiometers right there from the back, so you don't even have to take off this back. And yeah, there's also screen and focus, which would be connected directly to the flyback. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, usually on CRTs you have to take off the back to adjust these, but yeah, I actually am really, yeah, impressed. So yeah, that'll make it easy. If we need to do any color adjustments, that'll make it very easy. Yeah, cool. Oh, look, even has CRT height. Wow, yeah, and horizontal, vertical. Wow, that's really cool. Well, okay. So yeah, this thing was called a monitor on the front. It's making me think more and more like it is a monitor. Yeah, and then another thing that makes it look like a monitor is it actually has a power plug that that can be unplugged. So yeah, maybe it really is a monitor, just a monitor with speakers, I guess. You can see the speakers there on the bottom. Oh yeah, and then another cool thing about this monitor, I just have it in my garage right now, but yeah, you can see it's actually on this, comes on this stand, so you can swivel it around. Yeah, I found out that you can't do a complete 360 on it. Yeah, it will stop eventually. Of course, here it stops even sooner because it kind of hits the other stuff I have in my garage, like the lawnmower. Okay, I got my Super Nintendo hooked up. We're going to be testing Composite and RF. I bet this is just on RF mode since, yeah, apparently, yeah, the lady's grandma had just been using it with cable forever. Yeah, and actually it even came with the coaxial cord too. Yeah, let's see. So this remote has an off button, but then also has a TV button. So is this also on? I don't know. I assume that these batteries are still good, or is it the TV button? Huh. Well, I hope the TV works. Okay, there we go. that switch worked. Okay, here's the moment of truth. See what this looks like. Wow, so right off the bat, it's auto programming. I don't think it's going to find anything because I don't have my Super Nintendo on. Let's quickly turn that on. It's probably too late. We'll have to see what happens. Looks like it started over. Yeah, because I have my Super Nintendo set to channel 3. So, oh, there it goes. Found it. Okay, well, yeah, hey, that's actually a pretty respectable image. Would you look at that? Yeah, it actually looks, yeah, pretty good. So yeah, again, it kind of makes me not worry too much about leaving CRTs on all the time and plugged in because, yeah, this actually looks pretty good. Yeah, nice and bright image. The sound is really good too. And yeah, and again, this is just RF going into here right now. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can change it to video. There's a video button over here. Oh no, that's how you change the color. Let's see. How do we get to Composite? Oh, okay. 91. Okay, I guess there's only one channel, which makes sense because, yeah, there would be only one channel. Setup. Oh, there's a sleep timer. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, we can kind of see the different, yeah. Wow, clock. And look, it was set to over the air. I guess that makes sense. Because, yeah, they probably just had it plugged in. Oh, look at this, auto demo. Oh, well, let's see what this does. Wow, welcome to a demonstration of our advanced remote control system. Okay. This system gives you graphic control of key features and adjustments. Wow, this is cool. Oh, wow, hey, this is really cool. Look at this. Wow, graphic color adjustments. Look at this, it adjusts its on the fly. Wow, this is really cool. Look at that. Instant picture reset. Wow. This TV has many additional features designed to provide outstanding picture performance. Here are just a few of these features. Wow. This is cool. I have never seen something like this before. Well, I have kind of, but on-screen prompts and displays provide a visual guide for simple operation. On-screen time and channel appear at the touch of a button. 4-hour sleep timer turns off the TV after a selected time. See, that's cool. Then, see, I could have this, like, kids watching this, and then you can still, yeah, just have it turn off by itself in case they forget to turn it off. Auto programming locks inactive channels automatically. Yeah, that turned on automatically when I turned on the TV. Automatic picture preset instantly returns the picture to the factory setup. Digital quartz tuning eliminates fine tuning. Yeah, makes sense. High contrast picture tube helps assure a brilliant color picture. Yeah, I mean, this is really pretty impressive. Automatic cable error switching. Oh, wow. Oh, so it can tell if it's cable or over the air. Oh, that's cool. Provide reliable, precise operation. Yeah. For more information on this exciting, yes, it is exciting TV, please see one of our expert sales counselors. Oh, okay. So this is probably the mode that they had on when they had this like TV on the show floor. And so see, then it just keeps on going over and over again, and then you can see what's going on. That's actually really cool. This is really cool, I must say. Cool. Yeah, let's see what else is in this setup. Okay, so when you hit setup, then that goes away, so that's cool. Yeah, this is the first time I ever had a RCA TV that's like a big one. I have a small 13-inch one, which is also actually really high quality, but yeah, this is the first time. This would have been like one of their premier TVs back in the day. Yeah, there's the auto demo, and then looks like that's the end. Okay, cool. Nice. Cool. Well, okay, yeah, functional menu. And then you got your audio and your video controls. So it looks like the color is not quite in the center, so I have a feeling that they probably changed it at one point. Oh, they turned it up a little bit maybe, yeah. Ah, okay, yeah, I actually kind of like it when it's... Actually, I kind of like it where it was. Yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to say, they had it at a good spot. Maybe that's the default, I'm not sure. Speakers on or off, so you can turn it... nope, not... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that really does turn into a monitor. No speakers. That's cool. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, I just can't get this remote to work, and I can't get to go into composite mode. So I think we need the remote, but it looks like I'm going to need 4 AAA batteries. Oh, man. Why can't everything just be 2 AA's? Oh, well, 4 AAA's, man. Usually don't see remotes like that. Oh, well, I'll go try to find some of these. But yeah, it looks like these are from 2010, or they would have expired in 2010, so they're probably from like 2005 or something like that. Yeah, I have a feeling that the previous owner, they probably just used their Comcast box remote and then just had it programmed for this TV. This remote probably hasn't been used in years. Okay, so actually that was composite before. Yeah, I unplugged the composite and then the picture just turned off. And then I did the auto program again, and then it found the RF channel. But yeah, the RF on this TV actually doesn't look as good as the composite. There's definitely a lot more interference. Yeah, it might be just based on where I have it too, but like, yeah, you can see all this static here in the background. So yeah, I do like composite more. I'm going to switch back over to that. And then I think to switch inputs, you just hit this channel button. Yeah, so see, now this is composite. So I guess, okay, yeah, and then this is 3. Okay, yeah, so now it's switching it. So yeah, so this should be RF. And actually, interesting. Yeah, actually now I kind of like RF more, at least the colors. I bet you can probably change the colors. Actually, it looks like they're the same. Huh, interesting. Interesting, yeah, I actually kind of like the colors on RF a little bit better. I just reset the colors there. But yeah, here is RF. RF is also a little louder. Yeah, well, the picture is clearer though on composite though for sure. But yeah, RF, man, yeah, RF, it just really really pops out. Yeah, the colors are a lot more vibrant, which is weird. But yeah, anyway. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna play this a little bit. Let's see if I can. This controller, the start button is pretty worn out on this Super Nintendo controller. Yeah, luckily B's working though. Yeah, this is just RF again. So yeah, I mean, again, this is a highly used TV from what I understand. When the lady was telling me that her grandma would just turn on this TV and just leave it on for hours and hours at a time, my heart kind of sunk. To tell you the truth, I was like, oh man, I was hoping this would be another, barn find where this was had just been sitting forever, hadn't been used. But no, this one had been heavily used until very recently. I guess, yeah, when sadly her grandma passed away. But yeah, anyway, long story short. Boy, I don't know. You know, I think there's a lot of phobia of these CRT TVs, you know, going out of style, like, or just like running out of steam, you know, and yeah, and just not lasting forever, which, I mean, they will. I mean, I don't know, supposedly they'll break down eventually, and I mean, you know, you do see a lot of them break down. Like, I have a Mitsubishi right now that's broken. I'm going to switch back over to Composite, see if I can figure out which one of these it is. Oh, nope, not that one, that's the volume. There we go, so now this is Composite. But yeah, I mean, yeah, supposedly, you know, there's, these will, you know, break down eventually, but, I don't know. I mean, this one's from 1991, heavily used. It was bought by, you know, a few generations ago, so the lady's great-grandparents, like I said, bought it, and then her grandma had been using it for years and years, and then she recently passed away, and yeah, again, just mostly had it just turned on the cable channel, and yeah, mostly had it for background noise. It'd be interesting to see if there's like any burn-in. I haven't noticed anything so far, but usually you can see that more if you're on like a completely like a solid color screen. But yeah, so far I haven't noticed anything, and I just fell off. But yeah, even like there when it changed, yeah, I haven't really noticed any burn-in. Like, this TV just seems like it's in really good condition, and it's actually really sharp too. Like the line count on this must be pretty high, because I can actually the scan lines are actually, or the blank lines in between the scan lines are fairly visible. So yeah, usually when they're visible like that, it means it's a higher tube line count, from what I understand. So yeah, I mean, this is the RCA TV. Yeah, pretty high quality, I must say. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm gonna go back to an easier level. Yeah. Anyway, I think that'll do it now for this TV, or for this video. Yeah, if you want me to test anything else on this TV, yeah, let me know. I'm super curious, because I mean, yeah, this just looks really good, like a lot better than what I was thinking. I'm really curious though to see if like how this compares to that Emerson that I showed at the beginning of the video, where that is literally a brand new, you know, never before opened TV. And so I'm really interested to see how this compares to that. Yeah, that would be very interesting. Because yeah, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. And plus that Emerson is from 2001, so, you know, a good 10 years newer. And it's like, it's literally, you know, new old stock. So anyway, it'd be interesting to see. But yeah, I think that'll do it for now. If you like these videos, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. I'm pretty close to getting my special 1,000 subscriber video out. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It's almost done. Well, I'm almost ready to start it, I should say. This, actually finishing this TV was in preparation of getting that video finished. So anyway, yeah, we will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.